We are the Missing in America Project. Our goal is to make sure every veteran gets the final military honors they deserve and were promised. To tell our story, you first have to know theirs. They were boys, made into men by being exposed to the horrors of war and the memories that would haunt them. World War I was the first war where machine guns, tanks, and mustard gas were used. They fought in places like Verdun, Somme, and Belleau Wood. World War II, they fought on two fronts, Europe and the Pacific. 17-year-old boys postponed high school graduation to enlist in the military. They stormed the beaches at Normandy, 156,000 young men. They fought in North Africa, the Battle of the Bulge, and from hedgerow to hedgerow across Europe. In the Pacific, they fought from island to island, Midway, Okinawa, Saipan, Iwo Jima, and dozens of other places where young men were willing to give their last full measure of devotion. Korea, a police action, never a declared war, but again, young men fought and died at the Choson Reservoir and Incheon. The MASH units were perfected to get the wounded faster medical attention. Through all the wars, there were nurses, under fire and in poor condition. They endured hardship. Last hand many a young man would hold would be that of his nurse. The Vietnam War, where young men followed in their father's footsteps. They saw the pride in their fathers, praise they were given, and the appreciation showed in parades and gatherings. They were aboard ships in the Tonkin Gulf, giving gunfire support, or on swift boats in the Mekong Delta. They clawed their way up Hamburger Hill and across rice paddies and jungles throughout Vietnam. Helicopters transported fighting men in and the wounded and dying out. Since then, we have sent our bravest young men and women to fight in the Gulf Wars, against terrorism, and in the Middle East. Time passes, the memories of war hopefully fade, and those men and women who were in the service go back to civilian life. They may never speak of what they saw, but they have formed unbreakable bonds with those who they serve. They are brothers and sisters forever. The war may be gone, but the friendships last. And when their time on earth is done, they want to be laid to rest with their buddies. What more can they ask than the promise of a grateful nation to give them the final military honors and lay them to rest next to other American heroes? That should be the end of the story, but it isn't. That's why the Missing in America Project was organized. We want every serviceman, woman, and qualified family member to be laid to rest with honors. Thousands of veterans have been left in storage areas, never claimed or put in a veteran cemetery. Year after year, they sit in storage, unidentified as veterans or dependents. Medal of Honor to Purple Heart recipients, all ranks and rates. It makes no difference. They have been left. Across our country, millions of people visit memorials and veteran grave sites. But the story nobody wants to hear is that the nation's approximately 23,000 funeral homes are under no legal obligation to report unclaimed veteran cremains. There are 1.2 million cremains stored in funeral homes, and as many as 10 to 20% are veterans and dependents. So far, the Missing in America Project has interred nearly 5,000 veterans. In 2001, a Medal of Honor recipient was identified in a pauper's grave in Phoenix, Arizona. It took time and legal action, but on May 29, 2009, Corporal Isaiah Mays was laid to rest in Arlington National Cemetery. Veterans signed a blank check up to and including their life. In return, they were promised a dignified, honorable military burial. Sitting in storage is not honoring that obligation. To fulfill that obligation, we need your help. The Missing in America Project is a volunteer organization of men and women willing to help find those veterans left behind. The rewards are great. When you find the name of a veteran and follow through the process to get them qualified, and then seeing the gratitude of the community and other service people, it is heartwarming. You watch the folding of the flag, hear the 21-gun salute, and hear taps playing in the distance. You know that they have been given the honors they so long deserve. We have a place for you. Take a look at our website, see what you think, and make a decision to help. Go to the bottom of the website and click on Site Map. Then go to Photos and you can watch military services given to missing veterans. Watching how they are honored will make you even more committed to finding more veterans and knowing without you they may never be found. We are the Missing in America Project at MIAP.us.